Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. If you're new here, my name is Shay and today we're doing a haul video. So I have a few things that I have been buying over the start of this year. Some of it's stuff that I waited until like Christmas was over to purchase. Some of it I got with vouchers from Christmas, and some of it's just stuff that I have been trying to buy, obviously, for my home. So first thing I'm going to show you is basically the boring bits. So if you've followed along with any of the vlogs previously, I am attempting to build my own home library, which means that I have started buying the actual like the wood and the brackets and everything to put the shelves together. So I bought pre-cut wood from Bunnings, and I'll do a proper video on just the library building process, and I'll go through all the prices there, because while I was tempting to just go to IKEA and get the Billy bookcases, I thought it might be a better option just for me personally in my house to do my own shelves. So I didn't actually end up going to IKEA and getting bookcases, and then I was looking at bookcases to buy outside of IKEA, like even secondhand, but I just couldn't find anything that I was really looking for, because I do like the fact that, like the IKEA ones, you can customize the shelf sizing, and I'm sure there's plenty of other things out there, but there just wasn't much that I was seeing that was any more cost effective than what I'm doing. So while I am building my own, it's probably not going to be the cheapest way to do it, but I will take you along when I actually start prepping things to be put on the walls and everything. And let's actually just get into some of the fun stuff. I have always been op shopping and checking out secondhand stores and stuff for books. So the first few things I'm going to show you, every now and again I pop in footage of me like buying books, but I did get a few the other day. They had a book sale at one of the op shops that I go to. So I got this one from Melanie Rose. It's called Down to Earth. They had $2 on it originally, and I got it for $1. This one's about a girl that she goes skydiving, and then something happens while she's waiting to do her skydive, and then by the time she lands, I think it's like 5 years in the future, and she has to try and figure out what she's doing. So that one looks really cute to me. And then I also, at a different op shop for $3, got How to Save a Life by Ava Carter. This one is, I think it's a romance, and basically this woman saves this guy's life when they're younger, and then it's, I think she either ends up doing it again when they get older, or they cross paths again as like years down the track. So that one looked pretty interesting. And then I also found Lynette Noni's The Prison Healer. So this one is a book one of multiple, I think, or at least there's two out. This one was $3, and it's a trilogy. So there's The Gilded Cage and The Blood Trader as well. So I managed to find the first one secondhand. And if I can, I'll try and see if I can find the others, whether they donated it because they didn't like it, so they didn't buy the second and third one. Otherwise, if I like it, I might purchase them new. But that was what I got at the first op shop. And then sticking with the theme of books, I did get a voucher for Kmart, so that I got for Christmas, and I spent it on some books and bits and pieces. So the first book that I got was Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I did manage to find the second book for $2 at an op shop, and I had been keeping my eye out on the op shops trying to find the first one, but I didn't have any luck. And the reason I wanted to buy this one new is because of the size of this one. They're bringing out the smaller, so what I mean by smaller is like the smaller like paperbacks, and I wanted to make sure, because the Iron Wing, the second one that I have already, was this size and in the same sort of style, so I wanted to make sure that I got one that matched what I already had. Even though I do prefer the smaller books, I don't know why, I think it's just what I'm used to, but I wanted to have the same series in the same sort of style book. So when the third one comes out, I will try and find it also. This one was from Kmart, so I'll try and maybe check out Kmart and see when their paperbacks come out, if I can get one that's sort of in the same style. And hopefully, because obviously we're up to where she's writing the books, they don't change the styles or the covers, which is common, but we'll see what happens. And then I did also buy, amongst some other things, another 2 books. This is the duet, the Nightborn Duet by Carissa Broadbent. So the first one is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. And then I got the second one, The Ashes and the Star, Cursed King. Yeah. So I'm excited to read these. They're quite thick, these ones. So together it's quite a big story. I was tossing up between these 2 and then When the Moon Hatched, I think it's called. But I ended up going these 2 just because they are the smaller books and the other one was in the larger book format. So if they do get a smaller format of the other book, I might get that one as well down the track. Otherwise, I'll keep an eye out on the op shops and see if anything gets donated. But I've had some pretty good luck with some more popular book titles, which I have wanted to sort of add to my library. So I have been pretty lucky finding some of those so far. So I will keep an eye out. Otherwise, I'm more likely just to buy it on my Kindle because Kindle books are a little bit cheaper. And then also I do like having all the books that I like on my Kindle because then I can just take my Kindle with me everywhere when I go shopping. But I also bought a few other things from Kmart. So I wanted to try these graphic markers that Kmart had. They look really good. I've watched a lot of people buy the Shein and Temu ones and do reviews on them and said that they're not actually bad. So I figured I would try the Kmart ones as well and see if they work out okay. I think these were $10. $10 for 10 markers, 12 markers. $10 for 12 markers, which I thought was pretty good. Even if they're not the best, it was only $10 and I'm sure they'll work fine. I'm not an artist, so I don't need fantastic tools. I did just buy them because I bought some coloring books. But also while I was at Kmart, I bought shorts, which I actually wore recently, so I don't have them to show them. Maybe if I remember, I'll put a picture up. But I bought I think they're called retro shorts. I just wanted something comfortable to wear around the house because right now I'm wearing pajama shorts. And while I would probably still go out in public with them, I probably shouldn't. But I only got sports shorts, so tight bike shorts, and I just wanted something comfy for summer, and these are really good. So I got the blue pair, and hopefully they restock because if they do, I want to buy another 1 or 2 pairs in either the black or grey. But while I was there, I was also searching through the kids stuff because even though I don't fit great into some of the kids stuff, sometimes I do squeeze myself into the 16s, and they have this lounge set, which because it's stretchy and soft material, I actually managed to fit myself into a 16. And I got the matching set. So this is this blue, it's really soft but really thin material, so it's not it's fluffy on the inside or anything. And these were $15 for each, so 15 for the top and 15 for the bottom. And so I bought the matching set of those, and then I've got the pants here. So the pants are quite tight on me, but because it's loungewear, it's not tight as in restricting, it's just close to my skin, almost like a relaxed legging. So I was so excited to see these because I know they've had them in the past in the women's sizes, but I missed out because I just didn't want to buy them at the time. And then they got rid of them and never restocked them. And so I was really upset that I didn't actually bother to get some at the time. So I bought this, and they had a grey, a light grey set as well. And I was tempted to get both, but I have just done a closet clear out, which I think you will see before this video anyway. So I didn't want to buy stuff that I wasn't necessarily needing. And I don't need clothes at all, but I was just devastated when I missed out last time on those because I was waiting until I had more money spare because I like to have so much money left over just in savings just in case. And I kind of missed out on my sizing and the matching set. So I grabbed it up then with the kids because the kids are sometimes a little bit cheaper too. So if you're like looking for a cheaper option, that's definitely something that I do. And things like socks or whatever, like it's so much cheaper to get boys socks than it is to get girls socks or adult socks. So I always buy like my socks from the boys section. Anyway, so that was everything I got from Kmart. And then they have a little shop next to it that's got like some little knickknacks and stuff. And they've got Rude socks. It's called Frankly Funny Novelty Socks. And they're $5.50 each. And I got 3 pairs. I already own a pair that's like a light green with daisies on it. And it says fresh as a fucking daisy on it. And I absolutely love them because I'm a huge fan of random novelty, especially t-shirts. I love slogan t-shirts. I just don't have any anymore. The ones that I had, I wore literally to death, and they are now in a box waiting to be taken to recycling because you can't even wash out the deodorant stains that I had on those shirts. They're not even reusable. I can't even donate them. But I got these ones that say bite me. So they're just little apples. I thought they were cute. And then I got more flowers. I'm not usually into floral, but it said I'm a fucking delight, which I just thought was hilarious. So I wanted to get those ones. It's just flowers on the bottom. And I wanted to have the ones where you can actually see the sayings on the side because I had quite a few, but a lot of like especially the more rude ones, the sayings were on the bottom of where your sole would sit, so at the bottom of your foot. And I just didn't think that was very much fun. I want people to be able to see that I'm rude and unhinged. And then I got these ones with lollipops on it and it says suck it on it. And these ones were what drew my eye first because I think they're new. And I'd been wanting these ones for a while, but they were always out of stock. And I thought maybe they got into trouble for having swear words like in a family store, but they restocked them. And so I got those 3 pairs of socks, novelty socks, just for fun, because why not? And then lastly, I did buy some stuff from Shein. I try not to buy from Shein just because obviously it's not the best company, but sometimes I just can't pass up a bargain despite the fact that it's probably not the best place to shop. So I've got it here unopened, like I've just ripped open the bag. And the reason I sort of went for Shein in the first place is for my Kindle case, because I have one of the original Paperwhite Kindles and they just don't really sell the cases very often in that size. So hopefully they've given me the right size because I just measured it by the model number. And I think it's just a basic case because I also bought some, if I can figure out how to open it. Oh, here we go. I did buy some stickers to put on the case as well. Oh, perfect fit. Lovely. And then I think it has an automatic switch on. Yeah. Hopefully that automatically turns it off. Yes. So yeah, I'm super glad I got that because I had one that was like, I don't think it was real leather, but like faux leather, and it was falling apart. I was like finding bits and pieces of leather everywhere. So I'm super glad that fits and I've got that. I think this one was like $6. So also a good value, which, you know, we're not feeling guilty, okay? We're just buying from Shein. Everyone does it. We're just living our life, okay? And then I got 2 packets of stickers. They had so many stickers on there, like from movies and books and things. And I really, really, really wanted to buy a heap of them, but I just couldn't justify spending like $50 on stickers. So I got 2 sets of book stickers, like just bookish stickers. And I think they were roughly like $2 or $3 each. And I think there's at least 100 maybe? Doesn't say. 100 in one and maybe like 50 in the other. So they're all just like, this one I think was like a dark romance one. So it's all sort of like dark romance themed. I'm going to try and cover my face in the hopes that it'll focus. It's not going to focus. Like dark romance, I have no triggers. Dark romance reader. This says morally grey, but then has a bunch of green colours on it because Shein, why not? And then yeah, dark romance reader. So I liked the darker ones because I didn't want too much bright colours. This one's the darker the better. But yeah, there's actually not that many. I haven't seen a double up yet. So, well, there's like a tarot one. Yeah, so this has got quite a lot of stickers in that pack. And then I did get a second pack that I think was more just non-specific. That's not going to go back in the package. Non-specific book ones. So they're just a mixture of different types of book-related stickers. These ones, I don't know if these ones have double ups either. It doesn't really look like it. So these ones are a little bit more generic. Like a book a day keeps reality away. I love sarcastic things. This one's just different tropes in books. I just finished my book, Handle with Care, Fragile on it. Yeah, so just a bunch of different ones. Oh, like there's even some that's like specific to authors. This one's Stephen King. Thick Thighs and Bookish Vibes. That's fun. I'd rather be reading. I really want to get a t-shirt with something like that on it. Oh, we've got all of Shakespeare or some of Shakespeare. Just random books. Read more books. Here we go. This is the one I need. I like my books spicy and my coffee icy. That one's definitely going on the Kindle. Always reading. Yeah, so there's just a bunch. And it really doesn't look like there's any double ups, which is surprising. And then I've got a couple of colouring books. So the first one I got was just the motivational swear words. I've wanted a colouring book like this for a long time, and they used to have them in one of the bookshops that I had, but yeah, I don't know if they just never really restocked them. So this one's just swear words, and I wanted something that's a little bit easier to colour, like it wasn't too detailed, because I do have like a bunch of colouring books that are like Mandalays, and I've got one that I purchased from an author years ago, and it's got like illustrations from the books that they've written, and it's absolutely beautiful, but I feel like my skill is going to ruin it, which is ridiculous. Like people, and myself included in this, who collect notebooks and then are too afraid to actually use the notebook, which I've gotten better at, because I don't want to waste the notebook, especially if I've had one that was gifted to me and it was absolutely beautiful. It was personalized, and then I was like never using it because I was like, well, once I use it, then what? And I'm like, the whole purpose of it was to be bought to be used. So I just thought I would just go some fun ones that had a little bit more of a like simple picture, and this one has just random like swear words in it, which is just amusing to me. If you haven't noticed, I have the maturity level of a child. Oh gosh, this one's aggressive, but yeah, I just thought it was funny. And that will amuse me as I'm colouring it in. And then I got another one which was more like a cozy type of theme, complete opposite. And these look so cute. So this one's a Reading Ghosts colouring book, which is definitely kind of making me feel bad because they've fully ripped it off someone's small business by the looks of it. But I am broke. So yeah, it's just cute, simple, kind of easy to do colouring books. And I mean, I could have just bought a kid's one, but I just thought this was funny. Like the swearing one, these are cute. Like literally half of them are ghosts. Like you don't even colour in a ghost. It's like getting a colouring competition with zebras and polar bears on it. But yeah, it's super cute and super cozy. So I thought I would try out the textures or markers with some colouring books. And that is the end of the haul. So thanks so much guys for sticking around and watching my little haul with me. Let me know if you bought anything for yourself in the last few weeks or just have any plans to do something like build yourself a library. Take care of yourself guys. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all the things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I can't wait to see you today. I just love it when you call me Kay.